What's up, YouTube? I'm back like I never left with another episode of Rap with Stacks. This time we are going to be showcasing the Super Bowl. Super Bowl 55 is coming up in 2 weeks. We just figured out who's going to be going. So it looks like the Tampa Bay Bucs and the Kansas City Chiefs punched their tickets. I'm going to be reviewing some of the highlights of the games, just talking about the games that got them to the Super Bowl, and also, of course, giving my predictions, who you should be betting on, who you should be thinking is going to be coming home with that Super Bowl title. So, with that being said, first off, go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you can find more content like this. Stay tuned in. Make sure that post notification bell is turned on. I'm not even going to tell you to like the video right now because you don't like it just yet. I'm going to wait till I pull the heat out. Then I'm going to tell you I like the video. But you at least need to subscribe and turn on the post notifications so when I drop, you already know you're ready to catch it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this first episode, or this first highlight series. So the first game of the day was the Bucs at Green Bay. Pretty cold game. Wasn't really normally in the NFL doesn't really matter. Guys are professionals; they're gonna show up and play. But I don't know. Tampa Bay is not always. I wasn't sure if they was gonna show up and show out, but they did. So let's go ahead and get into these highlights now. So right here, looking at it, just getting the game started off. This was a great opening drive for Tampa. I feel like it really set the tone. Big play right there. Got the confidence of the receivers. Got the confidence of Brady going. Just a nice play right there. Getting the game going here. 3rd and 9. Great throw. Great conversion right there. Guy was wide open. A way to make it happen. And then also, it's good receivers. Mike Evans was all over the place this game. They did this without Antonio Brown. So I really feel like their offense really might be there. Another thing was the defense. Defense made it hard for Aaron Rodgers all day. They were all over him. Jason Pierre-Paul, Shaq Barrett, they were just everywhere, putting pressure on him, making it hard for the quarterback. And I think, anytime you get pressure on the quarterback, guys are going to make a difference. That play right there was great, kept him in the game. I thought at that point, I thought they were going to go ahead and come back. I expected the Packers to win this game. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I expected them to win it. They were at home. I thought they were the better team, had the better record. But no, plays like that just keep happening. Just throwing it out there, just hoping your guy makes a play. And the receivers were doing it. Now, this right here, I liked it. Boom, nothing to go. Whoop, now dodge you. Hold on, wait. Skirt, spin move you. Hold on, wait. Big shoulder. Boom, touchdown. That's what I like right there. That was Leonard Fournette making a play right there. That was a cold play. Really set the tone for him at that point. Then, as you see, we're skipping through. The Packers were forced to get a field goal. Once again, what did I tell you? They were bringing the heat at Aaron Rodgers. It was even when he wasn't getting sacked, he was definitely uncomfortable. So that on top of this right here, defense in the secondary making plays. Now, they said there was holding on the play. I could see there could have been a flag out there, but they didn't throw it. Ended up being a pick. At this point, got to turn around and make a stop before the end of the half. So looks like you got it. Could have caught the pick right there, but you didn't. So on top of that, now you get one more chance. They go for it, playing aggressive. I like the call. Boom. He's able to get the first down. Now at this point, 6 seconds. They put 2 more seconds back on there. Just keep them there. Just make them kick the 57-yard field goal. But no, you let them get behind you. You let them score a touchdown with 1 second left in the half. And I feel like that was one of the backbreakers in this game. This right here was the other backbreaker. That first play really set the tone for the backbreak. And this right here, hat on the ball, scoop. Not quite a score, not quite a scoop of score, but you're inside the 10-yard line. Right there, one play, Bucs come out. Let's see, play action. Everybody's selling for the run, wide open tight end. At this point, it's 28-10 in the second half. That is the straw that broke the camel's back, if you ask me. I really think at that point, it was just too much. As you see, we get into the fourth quarter here, and the Packers, they came back and made it a game. Of course, Aaron Rodgers is going to do that. This play right here was pretty much what sealed the deal on giving them a chance to make that comeback. They called holding right there. He got the jersey. The flag came late. He pulled the jersey. It could have came. So that pretty much put the icing on it right here. It's 3rd and 5. They could have had maybe 6 seconds to get the ball. First down, that ices it. They won't get the ball back, and that is the ball game. And just like that, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady are going to the Super Bowl. And I can't believe it, man. Anybody who keeps up with me, man, you know. I'm not going to say I dislike Tom Brady. I don't dislike Tom Brady at all. Here's the thing. I thought he was overrated. And at this point, it's really, really hard for me to keep that stance. I always said, you know what? you know what, Tom Brady's really he's not the GOAT. That was my biggest thing. I'm like, Peyton Manning is way more talented. I've seen Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers. I've seen it. They're way more talented guys. And here's my basis was I'd be like, okay, you know what? He won his first ring on the Tuck rule. He shouldn't have even been there. He should have lost in the AFC championship, but the Tuck rule came out, saved him. Never saw that before. Saved him. They end up getting a ring. That was the first one. So I always said, you know what? We're gonna chalk that one up to Al Davis suing the NFL, the owner for the Raiders. So you know what? They didn't want him to win. They didn't want him to go to the Super Bowl. Tom Brady got that one. Then we're gonna switch over to the Spygate. They sitting up here cheating, getting the plays from the Jets. That's another thing. They won the Super Bowl in that time, so they did lose Super Bowl to the Giants that year, but they won the Super Bowl as well in that time frame. So you got to think, they were kind of related. So that's another red flag. 3 red flag. Deflategate. You had another scandal where you were suspended for it. Him specifically, Tom Brady got suspended for it, and that's a 3rd strike for deflating the footballs. I always use those things to say Tom Brady's not the GOAT. Peyton Manning doesn't have that. When Tom Brady got hurt, Matt Castle came out there and took the team 11-5, and Matt Castle's not even in the league. He could barely even get a job after that. I was like, anybody can do that because it's the system. I always said it was Belichick. He's starting to make me think that it may be a little bit more him. Now, like I said, the Tampa Bay Bucs got a lot of weapons. They got a lot of weapons. But Jameis had those same weapons last year and turned the football over so much that they couldn't make the playoffs. Tom Brady started off the season a little bit rough, but he changed teams. I give it to him. It's a new team. You got to learn the system. Got to get familiar with guys. It's a COVID year. And on top of that, he's 43 years old. Because he's doing this, I got to give it to the man. I got to give it to him. It's really hard for me to easily the best career of all time. I at least have to say that. I still think that there's more talented quarterbacks that are playing in the league right now and that have played in Brady's heyday. I feel like Peyton Manning was a more talented quarterback. I feel like Aaron Rodgers is a more talented quarterback. I feel like Pat Mahomes is a more talented quarterback. I feel like it's a small select group of guys, but there are guys that have possessed more talent than Tom Brady. I feel like Tom Brady has easily had the best career. I mean, when you look at everything he's done, it's just really, really hard to argue against that. All right, so getting into part 2 of the video, we're going into the AFC Championship game with the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Buffalo Bills. So we're just going to go ahead and watch over a quick highlight of this, get into it. So getting it started off, it was starting off 9-0. I thought that really could have done something, getting Buffalo on the board pretty early. They had McCole Hardman fumble the pump. After he fumbled, Buffalo got the ball right to goal line, punched it in. So they got a free touchdown right there just to start it off early. And I thought that really might be something that helped them establish their momentum, an extra 7 points. Kansas City's offense, they're going to put up points. Buffalo's got a cold offense too, so I thought that might be the thing that actually took them over the top and brought them to the Super Bowl. But, I mean, it's not shown in this video. This is going to be mostly just the highlights of the good plays, and that's why it's going to be focusing on Kansas City because, I mean, after that, Buffalo just really, Josh Allen was under a lot of pressure. That's why I say they just really struggled to protect him. He was throwing a lot of passes that were just hard passes to make, and didn't really much come from it. As you see, as we go through the games, the point total is it's not going to go up too fast at all. So Kansas City's going to do some things. McCole Hardman makes up for his fumble. They punch it on this drive right here and get their touchdown. Kind of, setting the table up here. Really good play. I like the design of that, set it up right here. We're getting this play going. And it really comes down to this. I mean, those type of plays, you just can't stop it. And Travis Kelce was open all game long. He tied the record for receptions in the first half by a tight end with Shannon Sharp. He also tied the record for receptions in a game with Shannon Sharp and Kellen Winslow. I mean, they were trying to give soft coverage underneath because, as you'll see in these highlights, Tyreek Hill just goes crazy. I think actually on this play, let's see here. Yep, who's that? Who is that? Look at this man. It's not fair. Look how fast that man is. Just trying to tackle him, and that's just easy. Look at these plays. Look at these plays coming up right here. Underneath was just super soft in coverage. Look at this. He dives for the end zone. He ends up getting overturned. He gets in there. It was just so hard because every time you don't take care of that, Tyreek Hill is burning down the field. And watch this. Watch this right here. Scoop. The guy's right next to you. Scoop sideline. Scoop out of there. Boop, boop. Spin move. It's just so hard to tackle the man. You thought that was crazy. Come on now. Watch this. Play action. Scoop. Hold on, wait, skirt. Hold on, wait, skirt again. Oh, open field. Now ups, cut back. We going to the promised land. Hold on, wait. Is he gonna get run down? No, high step that. Hold on, wait. Finally, inside of the 5, he gets brought down. And it was just plays like that. You just can't do any. What you gonna do with that? What are you gonna do with that? I mean, you're covering him. They're just throwing it to Kelsey. Kelsey's a Hall of Fame tight end. You're leaving. You start coming up all game long after you, and it's just too much. It was just way too much firepower. As you can see, from they started off the game at 9, they've only had 15 right now. When the Bills did get the ball, they were forced to kick field goals compared to Kansas City. I mean, underhand shovel passes and stuff like that. They're punching the ball in. They're getting touchdowns out of there. So it's just too much. Like I said, you try to take away Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce's getting open all game long. It was just way too much. Way too much offensive firepower right there. Even Mahomes doing it himself, getting the yards you need. Boop, stay in bounds. I mean, it was just way too much to match up with, way too much to handle right there. I mean, huge conversion. Look at Tyreek Hill again. Almost stayed in bound on that and got some more yardage out of it. This is kind of like that clinching drive that they went on. They felt it. They got all the way down to the red zone here. And look at this. Everybody goes right. Nobody's guarding Travis Kelce to the left. Easy touchdown. That's the one that seals the deal. And the Chiefs have defeated the Buffalo Bills, and they're going to be going to the Super Bowl to take on the Tampa Bay Bucs. I mean, hey, that offense is no stopping that. I have to give it to them. I will say that their defense stepped up and they played a huge role. I thought Buffalo was going to score more points than they did. I thought their offense was going to look better than it did. But they got a lot of pressure on Josh Allen, made it hard for Stephon Diggs to make plays. And that's how the Buffalo Bills are that's gonna be how they go. It's gonna be through Diggs. It's gonna be through Allen. You take them away, and you see they still put up points, but it was a struggle. Josh Allen. I mean, if you just watch the game, he was always throwing the ball off his back foot. He was always throwing the ball running out of bounds towards the sideline. It was really tough for him to set his feet and make some throws consistently. They got a lot of pressure on him. And then you look at the other side of the ball, Kansas City. I mean, they're going to get their points. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Sammy Watkins. I mean, you just go down the list of all the guys that's on this team. Sammy Watkins wasn't even playing in this, and they were just making it look easy because he got to just pop him in with McCole Hardman. Just pop in another guy that plays their role and gets it done. So, I mean, really just, I'd say going into this, based on those performances, Kansas City's the champions of coming in. Defending, I'll still give them the edge. The betting has them an edge of a 3-point favorite. I give them the edge too, mainly just because they have the same weapons. I'd say Mahomes is just a better skilled quarterback than Brady, especially at this point in his career. He's a lot more mobile, has the arm strength I feel like that Brady never really had, and the accuracy is out of this world. It's insane. So when you combine that, I feel like with all the other weapons around him, I feel like Kansas City has the offensive slight advantage. And defensively, I feel like it's got to go to Tampa Bay. They got, they were putting a lot of pressure on getting to Rodgers and interfering with them. So I feel like that's definitely something to consider. Kansas City's nothing to sniff at either on defense. But, hey, Kansas City also, I feel like before Tampa will, Kansas City is going to give up, some of the big plays, because their offense can make up for it. So it's not really a death sentence. So they don't really live and die on the defensive side of the ball. Tampa wouldn't say they do that either, but looking at their playoff run, their defense is the reason why they've gotten here. They had a cupcake schedule with Washington. That was just free. Whoever played them was going to get a win. Defense really won them the game against New Orleans. Drew Brees did not play good at all. Had 3 turnovers. Got him here, and then once again, this game, the defense made it hard for Aaron Rodgers. They kept them under control. Once they got that lead, they just made sure they did enough to make sure that it wasn't enough time to come back. So I really think it's going to be a close game. I feel like this is one of those games. Either team could definitely win it. It's the NFL. If I had to make my pick, I am going to pick the Kansas City Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. I just think that they have just a little bit too much. I feel like just like we saw how they just easily sliced and diced down the field, I feel like they can do that in the Super Bowl and do it again. I feel like they're going to repeat, and that's just my prediction on it. Tell me what you think down below. At this point, I really don't know what to think about Brady going to another Super Bowl. It's just so hard. But yeah, just drop a comment down below. Is Brady the GOAT? Is he the best quarterback of all time? Am I tripping? Who's going to win the Super Bowl? Who's your picks? Give me your scores. Appreciate you for tuning in. So that's been the highlights. This is Rap with Stacks. I'm going to catch y'all next week. Same time, same place. Holla.